I always wanted to be a parent, but as I was approaching my 40s, I really never thought it was going to be possible and then it would ever happen to me. So I was very excited. I was thrilled when I found out that I was pregnant. At about 26 weeks into the pregnancy, I had a very difficult weekend, and I just knew something wasn't right. I went immediately to Good Samaritan Hospital, and by the end of that day, Anna was born via emergency C-section. When you're having an emergency C-section, there really is no joy about what's happening. It's very serious. Once I came out of recovery, they wheeled me in to see Anna for the first time, and I couldn't believe that this child was so tiny. Just unbelievably small and very fragile. But I loved her when I looked at her, and I just knew that she was going to be okay. Anna is so spirited and happy and strong. The NICU at Good Sam became my second home. I was there every day, every night, for 3.5 months.
With a 26-week gestation infant like Anna, our biggest concern is going to be the fact that they do have such a high risk of an abnormal neurologic outcome. It's kind of dependent on all of the other systems that come into play.
Namely, her lung development, being the last thing developed and the most important. That was really critical.
With the lungs of a preterm infant, they're much stiffer, and they have to actually use extra energy and extra muscles to compensate for that. Surfactant is one of the principal differences between what premature lungs are lacking and what normal term infants have.
Anna never stops. I can't believe the courage that this child depicts on a daily basis. As I watched Anna really fighting for her life, I knew I had to stay strong, and I had to make certain decisions that might impact her medical care.
Families of extremely preterm infants go through a lot. The course in the NICU is usually not very smooth.
The milestones were few and far between, but when you hit one, it was huge. The people who take care of these sick babies are our heroes. The warmth and the strength that they have to have in order to do what they do every day amazes me.
30 years ago, a 26-week gestation infant had maybe, at best, a 50% chance of survival. At this point, we would estimate 85 to 90% survival.
I never really got the idea that she wouldn't make it, but only that there were certain things that had to happen. As challenging as it was, I'm a better person for having her in my life and having the experience. She's everything, that I would imagine, my little girl to be. She's wonderful.